Another week, and we've got some new spoilers of Young and the Restless for you guys. This week from August 5th to August 9th, things are building up and we're not ready for this, as Sharon faces her demons aka Cameron, Jack tries to mend his relationships, Victor backs up his family and many more. So, watch our video till the end to find out what you can expect this week.
Hey everyone, welcome to TrendStreet.
Before jumping right into the spoilers, let's first take a detour on everything that went down last week. First and foremost, Sharon is officially losing it. After all these years we thought Sharon would get over the grief of losing Cassie and move on with her life. But she just got sucked back into her dark side. For the past weeks, we've been getting hints that something wasn't right with her mind lately, and last week just proved it. Turns out, even Faith had her doubts and worries about her mom, and when she couldn't find her at the house, she went into full panic mode. The house was a mess and Mariah and Faith just couldn't get in touch with her. Sharon later was in the park alone, hallucinating Nick and Cassie once again. She was basically playing the death of Cassie over and over again, and blaming herself for not being able to protect her own daughter. She lost her child and then, the love of her life. She knew none of it was real and that Nick wasn't really there, but it was a sweet moment between the two. She was even confessing to Nick how he was the one for her, and Nick also told her how leaving her thinking she was better off without him was the biggest mistake he made. They shared a kiss for a second time until Sharon snapped back to reality. But the weekend episode was everything. Cameron just tormented her even more. He was in and out of her head, and she just couldn't unsee him. He was guilt-tripping her even more than she already was, and Sharon just kept on blaming herself. So with everything going on with Sharon, Faith canceled her trip to Europe to be there for her. Talking about Faith, she even had a little chat with Lucy and decided to give her a chance. Faith even agreed to go on a concert with her when Lucy seemed down after she tried to avoid it. But we've got a sneaking suspicion that something's about to go terribly wrong, and one of these girls might just get themselves hurt. As for Victor, he's a bit too confident on the takeover of Abbott Chancellors. He's bringing the whole family in on the plan, and poor Billy, who is totally clueless about it, is making logos for the company. Victor even called in Devin to join the plan, but having gone through a company fight with Billy already, he doesn't want to go down that road again. He says, although he agrees Billy isn't fit to run Chancellor, he doesn't want to deal with him again. But what he really cares about is his sister who works at the Abbott Chancellor. He doesn't want Lily to be caught in a crossfire, and Victor doesn't either. So, Victor tells him to give her a heads up and Devin tells her to get out of the company before hell breaks loose. Oh, and he's calling her back to the company as well. But Victor, being the sneaky one, knows when Lily finds out about this takeover plan, she's going to tell it to Billy. And that's exactly what he wants. So, the game has officially begun. Now, Lily is not leaving Abbott Chancellor and Billy? Well, he's up for some competition. Lily not leaving Chancellor is a big advantage for Victor, but Devin doesn't like it a bit. Is Billy walking right into Victor's trap? We're about to see that in the upcoming weeks. According to the spoilers of the upcoming week from August 5th to August 9th, things are about to escalate real quick. Starting from Monday, just as Jack Abbott tries to carve out some time to woo his wife, Diane, they're both faced with the unfortunate reality of dealing with their son, Kyle's bratty behavior. Jack, though in love, can't escape the worries about his son and the damaging effects it has in his relationship with his wife. Meanwhile, Daniel and Heather find themselves on edge about their daughter Lucy's recent troubling behavior. Lucy was supposed to go to the concert with an adult present, but nope, she decided to switch on the deal and go with Faith. Every parent knows that sinking feeling when something's off, and Daniel and Heather's concern is all too relatable. I mean, this storyline is looking a lot like Cassie 2.0. On the other hand, Phyllis Summers is having one of those days, or weeks, really. Her patience, already legendary for being thin, snaps completely with Sharon, who's been losing her mind lately. So better expect a fiery confrontation that could escalate their rivalry to new heights. On Tuesday, Victor and Nikki are in full power couple mode as they take care of unfinished business with Lily Winters and Nate Hastings. There's no doubt that Victor's got some tricks up his sleeve, and when the game is afoot, everyone should watch their backs. As if Sharon hasn't had enough to deal with, her nightmare continues as the ghost of Cameron haunts her every second. It seems like no matter how many times Sharon thinks she's got rid of Cameron, he finds a way to haunt her, quite literally this time. Sharon's mental state is deteriorating, and the twisted memories Cameron stirs up could really push her to the brink. On another note, Sally is confronted with painful memories from her past, possibly about the loss of her baby girl, Ava. Or maybe the memory of Adam when he betrayed her in the past. As for Adam, the ever-complicated figure in her life, steps in to offer comfort, reminding us why their connection is so special, despite the drama that often surrounds them. Then there's Jack, who's already juggling his strained relationship with his son, tries to play peacemaker between Kyle and Summer on Wednesday. The rift between this once golden couple is only getting bigger, and it is bringing both of them down with the whole custody battle. And it seems Jack's attempts to repair it might be too little, too late. When Sally needs a shoulder to cry on, Adam is there again, which only fuels the ever-present tension between him, Chelsea, and their secret. Speaking of Chelsea, she and Adam are finally bringing Connor home, but this return is anything but smooth. Connor's recent troubles have Chelsea and Adam on edge, hoping that his therapy and treatment can keep him on track. But with their secret hanging by a thread, you never know how it's gonna affect poor Connor. Meanwhile, Lily starts to second-guess her decision to partner up with Billy. His impulsive behavior is causing more headaches than she thought, and when he suddenly changes gears, Lily's patience may finally run out. On Thursday, Chelsea and Adam's long flight from Baltimore brings them home with Connor, but it's clear that their troubles aren't left behind on the East Coast. Connor's adjustment period will be rocky, and the couple will need all their wits about them to manage his return. Claire, who's already stirred up trouble between Kyle and Summer, continues to do it unknowingly. She's quickly becoming the wild card in Genoa City, and she's basically keeping the drama alive, at least for Summer. Billy's latest move in his business ventures with Lily leaves everyone guessing. Is he really focusing on the work, or is this just another one of his infamous distractions? Either way, it seems like Lily's patience is running thin, and this partnership might be heading in a wrong way. Last but not the least, on the weekend, Victor flexes his power to help out his granddaughter, Summer. With the kind of pull Victor has, Summer's chances of getting what she wants, that is Harrison, possibly at Kyle's expense, just got a whole lot better. Could this mean Kyle is about to lose custody of his own son? Fingers crossed on that. And Phyllis isn't done making enemies this week. After clashing with Sharon, she turns her attention to Diane again. Phyllis is on a warpath, and she's not pulling any punches. As she pushes buttons and crosses lines like she always does, the question isn't if she'll make things worse, but how much damage she'll do before the dust settles. As we look ahead to the week, brace yourself for some serious drama at the Abbott Chancellor launch party. Billy is dead set on making a statement to Victor, and it could turn the night into one full of shocking turns of events. Speaking of bombshells, secrets from Chelsea and Adam's past in Baltimore might come to the surface in the coming weeks, putting everything they've tried to rebuild at risk. On a brighter note, Devin is about to take a big leap with Abby with a sweet and romantic picnic proposal that is on the horizon. But don't get too cozy, Sharon's downward spiral is just beginning. With Cameron's ghost still haunting her, the line between what's real and what's not is starting to blur, and Sharon's grip on reality is slipping away. So what are you guys excited to see this week? Let us know in the comments down below.
Thank you for checking this video out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on if you want to hear from us, and comment down below if you've subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can.